Want to talk about the weather in Israel? It's not just the words like sun or rain, it's the phrases you actually hear on the street, on the news, in the elevator, in the line at a cafe. Because in Israel, weather is a small talk. In this video, I will show you exactly how Israelis describe the weather naturally in Hebrew, so you can join conversation confidently and sound like you live there. Let's get into it. I'm Sasson, a native Israeli, and this is Hebrew with Sass, where you learn Hebrew the way Israelis really speak. Today is about practical phrases, real expressions, and the way weather actually comes up in daily life in Israel. By the end of this video, you will be able to describe the weather, ask about it naturally, and react like a local. Let's build your foundation. Here are the core words you will hear everywhere. Shemesh, sun, shemesh, shemesh, geshem, rain, geshem, geshem, ruach, wind, ruach, ruach, sheleg, snow, sheleg, sheleg, cham, hot, cham, cham meod, very hot, cham meod, cham meod, kar, cold, kar, kar meod, very cold, kar meod, kar meod. Now here is something important. In spoken Hebrew, Israelis don't usually say full textbook sentences like Hayom hu yom cham, which means today is a hot day. They just say cham hayom, kar hayom. Short, efficient, natural, that's it. Now let's make this more conversational. You will often hear Eizeh chom, what heat, or it's so hot, or Eizeh kor, so cold. Using Eizeh is very Israeli. Now, if it's a nice day, you can describe it with the phrase Na'im hayom. The weather is nice today. Na'im means pleasant. Na'im, na'im. Not too hot, not too cold, just comfortable. You can also use the phrase Yom yafeh, beautiful day. Yom yafeh, Yom yafeh. But let's say you are in Toronto, Canada, in February, you can say Ani kafu, I'm freezing. If you are a man, Ani kafu, Ani kafu. Or Ani kfua, which also means I'm freezing, but for a woman to say. Ani kfua, Ani kfua, I'm freezing. Now let's talk about rain. The correct phrase for it's raining is Yored geshem, Yored geshem, Yored geshem. Raining is coming down. A light rain is tiftuf, 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 a drizzle. You might hear yesh tiftuf bachutz. There is a light drizzle outside. Or just the word metaftef, it drizzle. Metaftef, metaftef. For a heavy rain, we use mabul, downpour. Now let's talk about real Israeli heat, because cham is normal hot, but Israel has another level. First, sharav. This means dry, heavy heat wave. When someone says yesh sharav hayom, it means the hair feels dry and heavy. Now another word, khamsin. This word has been used in modern Hebrew. This is a desert heat wind. It brings very high temperature, dry hair, and dust. If someone says khamsin, you know it's going to be intense. Now one more useful phrase, shemesh chazaka, strong sun. Shemesh chazaka. For example, yesh hayom shemesh chazaka. Today the sun is very strong. This is very common in Israel, because the sun in Israel is not playing around. Now let's talk about comfort. Very important word in Israel, mazgan. Mazgan. Air conditioner. Israelis are obsessed with air conditioning. You will hear תדליק את המזגן, turn on the AC. תגביר את המזגן, turn up the AC. Or תנמיך את המזגן, lower the AC. Another useful phrases, חם לי, I'm hot, and קר לי, I'm cold. Notice something important. You don't say אני חם, like you would say I'm hot in English. You say חם לי, which literally means hot to me. That's how Hebrew expresses feeling. Now let's practice asking about the weather. מה מזג האוויר היום? What's the weather today? מה מזג האוויר היום? מה מזג האוויר היום? More casual, איך מזג האוויר? How's the weather? Simple yes or no questions. חם היום? Is it hot today? חם היום. חם היום? יורד גשם היום? Is it raining today? יורד גשם היום. יורד גשם היום? Weather is very common. In line at a cafe, waiting for the bus, talking to neighbors, even at work meetings. Now you have something very practical. Not just vocabulary, but language you can actually use tomorrow. The kind of Hebrew that turns a quiet moment into a real interaction. And you can even complain like a local. That's real progress. Because this is how speaking starts. Not with perfect sentences, but with real, everyday moments. Comment below. What's the weather like where you are today? If you want to speak Hebrew the way Israelis really speak, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any lessons. Until the next time, yalla bye.